As you know, Snow White is the lead in the fairy tale film Mirror Mirror. However, this is not the tale in which Snow White ate the poisonous apple. You must watch this film since it has a lot of twists. The film opens with a wicked queen, seizes power over a kingdom, an exiled princess, who teams up with 7 tough rebels to reclaim her birthright. After a loving king disappears, his evil wife seizes power and imprisons her stunning stepdaughter Snow White, who is 18 years old. While exploring the village's streets, Snow White encounters people and children pleading for food and alms. When Brighton enters the city, he posts a sign announcing increased tax collection. He informs them that despite their poverty, they must pay since the money is being used to keep a terrifying beast away from them. The fancy dress ball starts that evening. Snow White crashes the ball dressed as a white swan. This is the most beautiful costume I ever saw. They dance together while the queen keeps an eye on them. Snow White can stay with the dwarves, but she must follow some conditions. Snow White agrees that she must become a robber as long as they return the money they take from the queen to the townspeople. They start by explaining to her all of their tricks, including how to use their costumes and engage in sword combat. She rapidly picks up their techniques over the following few days and becomes an excellent thief alongside them. In the woods, Prince Alkit notices a woman, Snow White, who is acting lost so that she might attack and steal from them before she realizes it is him, the prince. Prince Alkit approaches the queen later in the palace, he constantly complimenting Snow White's beauty while they converse about her. In a toast, they each sip from their glasses, which is actually a potion for puppy love. Alkit begins to behave like a dog, requesting to play fetch and calling her his master while kissing her, quite amusing. They disclose hearing that the queen is wed to the prince at the dwarves' home. Snow is shocked and upset. When they decide to pursue her, she is already outside. She chooses to remain following an enlightening speech, and they will crash the wedding. Everyone is alarmed when the dwarves enter in costume. Snow White quips, "This is a stick-up," alongside them. The wedding tent or location is empty as the queen pulls up in her carriage. The guests tell her that Snow White stolen the prince. Alkit is restrained at the dwarf's home and pleading to be taken back to the queen, his master. They are aware that he's under a spell, but they have no idea how to remove it. They try physical assaults, loud noises, rain dances, and other methods, but nothing is successful. They finally realize that perhaps a kiss of pure love will do the trick. They strive to make it memorable for her with makeup and a good hairstyle when they discover that it will be her first kiss. Will they be able to break the spell, survive the monster attack, and what will the evil witch's next move? Please watch the film Mirror Mirror, and subscribe if you haven't yet. Everyone who have a blessed life, and I'll see you all on the next movie review. Thank you.